Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a little get ready with me. I'm going to be doing my makeup because I'm actually working at the restaurant today. Today is Friday, Christmas Eve. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve. And I decided to do a little get ready with me while I do my makeup. I hope this doesn't look too blurred out. I feel like there's so much light coming in right now. I had to close the blinds a little bit. So yeah, and I figured I would just chit chat with you guys a little. So I already have sunscreen and all that on. First, I'm going to be doing my eyebrows, and I really like this e.l.f. brow lift. First, I'm just gonna brush my eyebrows out, and then I like to go with the brow lift applicator, and I just get a little bit and I put it on the back of my hand. A spoolie. Make sure it's not like dirty or like too much product in the spoolie, because then it'll create like your brows won't look good. And I like to go up with the brush and just brush my eyebrows up. I don't know when's the last time I did like an actual I wouldn't say a makeup tutorial, but just a makeup video. I think it's been a while. I did like my makeup in vlogs, but they weren't really like talk through this is what I'm using. I don't think so. So I figured I'd do this. I am on Christmas break, so that's why. Also, this camera says this battery says it's dying. What the heck? Now literally it's not, like I don't know why it does that. I don't have to be at work till like 5. It's 1 o'clock, but I need to go run some errands first, and then yeah. So I'm like, let me go ahead and get ready. Plus I wanted to film, so filming takes longer. Sometimes I'll just go with this. Kind of just brush them like that. And then I'll go with the spoolie that I had, the one that doesn't have product. And just brush them down so they won't look so stuck up. I take a makeup wipe and I rub off like if there's any product on top of the brows, because then it'll look weird once you go on with foundation and stuff over that. So I'm gonna use this Desi Perkins line. This is the Prep Set and Refresh Face Mist. And then I'm gonna go in with this glowy makeup serum, which I like this better than the Glow Recipe Dewdrops that I would use for my clients. I haven't used this one specifically for my clients because I want to use up the Dewdrops one, but I do like this one. Also, this camera overheats, so I wouldn't be surprised if it cuts off. Now for foundation, I'm going in with the Makeup Forever HD foundation. I love this foundation. It's so good. I love the original one. Also, this is a shade 1N114. 1N14. Yeah. But yeah, I used this shade. I used this foundation when it first, like the original one, and I really liked it. So I was excited to try this one. Also, I see people say that they didn't really like this foundation, and I was also thinking about putting it in my makeup kit, but I was like, a lot of makeup artists that I know, not makeup artists that I know, but like I saw in this group chat that I'm in, they didn't really like it. So this is like one of my favorite foundation brushes, the Real Techniques 241 brush. I've always said this camera has like a filter over it, and I don't know if you can actually take it off. At least I don't think you can, unless you can and I just haven't figured it out. I like to work with my foundation in sections, to be honest. Like, I don't know, I just like it better when it's in sections. I can layer it better, and I always like to use a brush to blend out before I was to like go with a sponge. One thing about me is that I'm such a like clean up person. Like, I need everything to go back as soon as I use it. Like, I don't like to take all products out and just have them all laid out after I use them. Now if I'm like in a rush, then yeah, I'll do that, but most of the time I'm like, put it up now. And also, like, when I'm done with my makeup, like, I have to put it up in that minute. I can't just leave the makeup out. So now every time I blend it out with the brush, then I go in with a sponge. This is honestly, I think I bought these from like Shein a long time ago. The thing is that in 2016 we will wet these sponges, beauty blender to be specific, and literally they were soaked. And one thing I've learned is that they don't need to be wet. Like honestly, they don't even need to be like under the sink wet. Like you can just spray it with like a face mist or something, and as long as it's like semi-wet, more damp to dry, then you're fine. And it honestly makes your makeup better, because when you really think about it, you take your sponge and it's like you run it under the water and you don't squeeze it out or let it sit for a little before you actually use it. You're gonna go in with the sponge and it's gonna probably pick up the product back. So that's one thing that I've learned even more. So now I've learned like that doesn't need to be done, but I feel like in 2016 like that's what everyone was doing. But anyways, yeah, that's one thing. So like I ran this under the water, but I only did it like under the water and like squeeze it. I didn't do it like until it was like completely wet. Okay, so my camera battery overheated, whatever. So now, like I said about the sponge, I'm gonna go in with this one and just blend it out. So now I'm gonna go in with my Patrick Ta bronzing cream, and I like to go in with this little elf brush. This is for the putty primer, the elf putty primer, but I like it for my bronzer. So I'm gonna get it, bronze my skin up. Also, another thing, I bought this. Now, would I repurchase? Honestly, probably not. Like, I love my e.l.f. putty bronzer. Good, and I think it's honestly just as good as this cream. So like, you know, and the actual powder bronzer, I like it, but I feel like it's okay. I go in with this Rare Beauty blush. This is in the shade Encourage. I like this blush. I think it's really pretty. Okay, I like to blend it out with this e.l.f. Putty blush brush. Now I have tried the putty blushes from e.l.f. and they're not my favorite. I think I like liquid blushes better than cream blushes. I like this color. And one thing I've learned about with Rare Beauty blushes is that honestly, you have to go in with a lot at the beginning and then just clean it out with your concealer, like I'm about to do it in a little. But you have to go in with a lot, especially because once you go in with powders and stuff like that, it's bound to like kind of disappear. So I like to go in with a lot like that. Now for concealer, we're going to be using this One Size Butter Silk Concealer, I think it's called. Turn the base up, yeah. And I'm just going to conceal. It is easy to blend. Now just go with the sponge, blend it out. Okay, so that's what it looks like with the concealer. Then I just go in with a little bit with the brush that I use to blend out the blush. A little bit on my nose. Okay, so now I'm gonna set it. Make sure you have all your creases like blended out. Now obviously you can't make your wrinkles disappear or fine lines disappear with makeup. You're meant to have that, like that's normal. So, but something just to prevent it is you don't want to set your concealer, set your powders and stuff without blending out the creases. It would just help it just a little bit. So like right now I have like little creases right here. So I like to go in with a sponge. And then I love this powder. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Powder. I'm literally almost out. And I like to go in with a little puff. And one thing that I've started to do is I take this puff and I set the under eye like this. Also, this is in the shade Fair. I have the medium one, but the medium one in the like the little mini size. But I hate when I drop my sponge. It's too dark for my under eye. So I just go in like that. It looks a little crazy, but then we're gonna blend it out. Okay, because I dropped my sponge and I really don't have nothing else to do with it. I just left it and I grabbed another one. This one's dry, but it'll do. So now I go in with this Sephora Micro Smooth Multitasking Baked Face Powder. I like to use this to set all over my face. This is a really good powder from Sephora, and it's not expensive. I use this in my makeup kit, and I think it's really good. You could also use it like as for bronzer, like if you would like. And then just go in and kind of dust off any powder that I had from the Charlotte Tilbury. My Patrick Ta bronzer and this angled brush. Now this Patrick Ta bronzer is a little powdery, but then I go in and I bronze my face up. Okay, so for blush, I'm gonna use this Kylie Candy Cake blush. Put some on. I've really been liking blush lately. I love the way it looks. And then I like to go with a blush that has like a luminous finish to it. This is the Milani Dolce Pink blush. And I like this one because sometimes, because I use this, I don't go in with like highlighter. So I like to put that on, put some on my temples. I just take a dual fiber brush and I blend it out in case it's like too much. And then one thing I like to do is I like to go back in with the Charlotte Tilbury and take a brush like this, and I take it just a little bit like under my eye, you see, and then just kind of run it down. I'm going to be using my Morphe setting spray today. Okay, so now with the brows, I'll go in with this Gimme Brow by Benefit. It's a brow pen. I don't know where it's at, but I'm gonna use this little, you see how I have this little spot right here? Sparse area. I'm just gonna go with a pencil. Okay, now I'm worried because where's my little, it's like a eyeliner, liquid eyeliner, but it's for your brows. It's a brow pen. And I got it, it's a NYX one. I don't know where it's at, but I'm just gonna curl my lashes. Okay, I'm also gonna go with this brush that has like leftover eyeshadow on it, and I'm just gonna brush that up. And I'm gonna go in with this L'Oreal Carbon Black waterproof. Waterproof makes your lashes stay longer, curl longer. I'm gonna go in with this Rare Beauty one. People talked about this mascara, but honestly it was not my favorite. It didn't do my lashes good on its own, but I'm gonna put a little bit on. And I have so many like sample mascaras because like I love to get the little sample things from Ulta, but I just take the skinny one, the Bang Gal Girl. This one's actually really good because I like skinny brushes like this, and I do this one with my bottom lashes. I'm gonna use this MAC one. This is the MAC one in Oak. Okay, I got an opinion. I would say it's an unpopular opinion because everyone likes them, but these MAC lip liners, I don't think they're it. Like, I got two. This is a shade Oak, and okay, I found my brow pencil, you guys. So I get this shade in Oak, and the other shade I got was Stripped Down, and I feel like those are very known lip liners from MAC. To me, they're not that creamy. And okay, my camera got too hot, but back to what I was saying. Unpopular opinion, MAC lip liners are not that good. I think that the NYX Slide On Glide On ones are better with these, and I think that the Morphe ones are really good, and they're probably better than the MAC ones. I like the ColourPop lip liners, but to sharpen them, they're not good, so I don't recommend them because of that. But the formula is good, but the sharpening process sucks. But right now I'm going to use this one. I don't know, someone comment down below and let me know, like, do y'all think MAC lip liners are that good? Now that I got that lip liner on, I like to go in with this NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. I've been using this for years since I started doing makeup. Not the same one, but like I need more. But I've been using the same color. Now this is not something that's gonna last you. Like, this is just to have a little color. Like, this is gonna be needed to reapply because this is a lip cream. Lip creams don't last as much or as long. So I like to just use this on top. I like to go with this Makeup by Mario Mauve Glow. This is the plumping lip serum. Now these do feel really good, and they are like soothing, like kind of like a chapstick. Alright guys, so that is the completed look. Like I said, like this camera has a little filter over it, so I feel like you can't really truly see how my makeup looks. Yeah, this is just like, if I'm gonna do my makeup, like this is my everyday makeup look, and this is a makeup look that I was doing in New York, and this is just the makeup look that I'm gonna do if I just want something quick, or if I just like don't have time for something. Okay, so my camera got out again, but anyways, what I was saying is like this is just the makeup that I do like on every day, or if I want to do something quick. I just want y'all to see, like, I have pimples, I have texture, like I just like this camera gives me that like that filter, and sometimes I don't like that because I'm like, okay, my makeup does not look that smooth. But look, like I have little granitos. Like I wouldn't say they're pimples because I don't think I really have pimples. I mean, aquí like a little bit, but like I definitely have like little granitos that come out, and like I have texture, and that's normal, and that's just something that needs to be normalized. I do have good skin. Like I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh my gosh, I have such bad skin. Like I do have good skin, and I love that, and I'm proud of that. I do try to take care of my skin, but obviously I still have the normal texture, pores, pimples here and there. But yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, this quick little get ready with me, quick little everyday makeup, and hope you guys have a good Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, and yeah, I will talk to you guys later in the next one. Bye.